Hello, everyone, and we are back again with another episode of I'm Trash at Magic. And today we'll be playing a sealed deck for Phyrexia All Will Be One. I have not done much previewing of this set, so we'll be learning the set together as I play through this. I think sealed is a good format, just kind of keeps things slow, so I don't have to be drafting like a madman, um, trying to read cards on a 40-second draft timer. The only thing I know is that there's a bit of like counters and toxic and poison and proliferate and those sorts of mechanics. I got that a little bit of that preview. Other than that, no real information about how to play. Um, Please remember to like and subscribe so that I can bring you more of this content. And let's get started. All right, let's see what we cracked. All right, I like the first card. Capricious Hellraiser, all will be one. Sweet. Just roll credits sort of moment. Jor Kadeen, first Gold Warden, Skrelv, Defector Might, Kea, Intangible Slayer, a Planeswalker, and Ovika, Enigma, Goliath. So a lot of red, but unfortunately, this is a Planeswalker here. She's hexproof. Each opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. Well, that's pretty crazy. You draw 2 cards and each opponent may scry 1. Okay, wow. And then exile, so you got a little bit of removal there. All right, that's pretty good. Let's look at our mythics here. Wow. 6 mana, exile. Oh, exile 3 cards at random from your graveyard. That's still pretty good. All will be one. Whenever you put one or more counters on a permanent or player, all will be one deals that much damage to target opponent, creature an opponent controls, or planeswalker an opponent. Oh, that's actually really good if you got a counters deck. Just non-stop damage. Jor Kadeen, first Gold Warden. Whenever Jor Kadeen attacks, he gets plus X until end of turn, where X is the number of equipped creatures you control. Then if his power is 4 or greater, draw a card. I guess this is good if you have a lot of equipment. I don't know what that's like yet. Skrelv, Defector Might. He can't Toxic 1, he can't block. Choose a color, another target creature you control gains Toxic 1 and Hexproof from that color until end of turn. It can't be blocked by creatures of that color this turn. Okay, this is nice. Legendary, and it's nice, like basically penetration. And then finally, Ovika. Ward 3, pay 3 life, 6/6 with flying for 7 mana. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create an X 1/1 red Phyrexian Goblin creature tokens where X is the mana value of that spell. They gain haste until end of turn. Oh, that's pretty good if you can get that out. All right. Part of the jump, but I figured I'd do a little bit of work reading these cards myself without boring you, but I'll give you a preview. I'll just speed you up and tell you where I landed. Black and blue and green are really hard to play. I don't think there's really enough playables in there. The biggest debate I had was whether I include Kaya, the Intangible Slayer, in the deck or not. And what dissuaded me was black would have to be a splash color, not a primary color, just based on the cards in black. It does have Annihilating Glare, which is its removal, which this deck is pretty much lacking, like not a lot of removal. But the problem is that the double pips for Kaya are just really hard to justify when one of them is a splash. And so the mana base of the deck would be pretty weak with it. Um, Granted, there's a different bomb, which is Ovika Enigma Goliath, which is ward 3, pay 3 life, and then also basically creates X Phyrexian Goblin creature tokens with haste, where X is the mana value of that spell. So, given that I've got a large number of non-creature spells, actually 11 non-creature spells, that's a pretty strong trigger. This card is super good, but I just imagine it's going to take super long to get it out. Very complicated mana base isn't good. And as it stands right now, we'd have one blue pip in the deck. I probably actually need to make at least one more card cut. Probably 2, if I'm being honest. One of the ones I'm on the border about is the Jorkadine First Gold Warden. Um, it's 2/2 with trample, and you need to have 2 equipments out for him to really shine. Um, for him to really shine, for him to start drawing cards and stuff. So, it could be that what we just do is we cut all the equipment. We cut all the equipment and try to streamline things. The one piece of equipment that's pretty good is this Hex Gold Hover Wings. It's basically a 3/2 with flying for 4 mana, and then it gets re-equipable. Volshock Splitter, I'm less impressed with. It's just +2/+0 for 4 mana. So basically a 4/2 for 4 mana. And then finally, there's the Miran Bardiche, which is a Bardich, which is a +2/+1 with vigilance. In fact, we could cut this one as well. So maybe we assassinate the equipment. But unfortunately, what that does is that it kills triggers, non-creature spell triggers for this card. So, and in a way, those are both non-creature spells and creatures at the same time. So, yeah, it's pretty tough here. Another problem with blue is they just don't have that many good cards. Meldweb Curator actually looked interesting, because it helps us recycle an instant or sorcery. So one of our removal spells, we could bring it back or something like that. So, maybe we bring the Curator in to the deck. Yeah. Another thing is I'm on the fence of all will be one. So whenever you put a counter on a permanent or player, it deals that much damage. I don't really know if we have enough counters to be putting on stuff to put this in the deck. So maybe we bring back the 5 mana equipment. Yeah, this is really tough. I mean, the problem with sealed is that you just end up with a weird mix of cards. Another option to keep in the deck is the Serum Core Chimera. Whenever you catch a non-creature spell, okay, that's good. It's a 2/4 with flying for 4 mana, but it's put an oil counter on Serum Core Chimera, and then you can draw a card and you discard a non-land card. When you discard a card this way, Serum Core Chimera deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. The problem is that you got to get 3 oil counters, so it's a lot of triggers to get its effect. So I think a lot of these things enter the battlefield with oil on them, but things that really add oil counters like Forge Hammer Centurion, Free from Flesh, and that's kind of it. So we've got Dune Movers for fixing, but I don't know if that's going to end up being necessary. Yeah, maybe we just go back to the equipment guy. Or... Phyrexian Atlas, cut a Dune Mover. How are we doing on creatures? 12 and 9. Somehow we have very small number of playable cards. The 1-drops had me concerned, but I think Skrelv Defector Might is pretty good. It's penetration. Sinew Dancer, of course, is good too. Hex Gold Slash. I think like a good objective is to try to go for an early toxic attack. Try to use tempo here of some type. Maybe we bring the splitter back. I really wanted to play all will be one. I just don't think that we're generating enough oil counters and stuff for it. Who uses oil counters here? We got Furnace Strider. We've got who else uses oil here? Forge Hammer Centurion. That's really it. It's almost like we don't really have much tech in any specific direction. This is pretty much torture. The only real synergy that we get with the goblin creature tokens is against all odds, where this will do a lot more damage. Or sorry, Charge of the Mites, not against all odds. Charge of the Mites, which is, we've got 2 of those, which is deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control. Yeah, I'm not convinced this guy is this 2-mana red white boy is worth the trouble. Jor Kadeen. I don't know how many equipment you need to play to make that justified. I think, will I regret not playing black and playing Kaya Intangible Slayer? I think you know what? I think she's just too good. Bring the glares back. And I got a lot of non-creature spells. We've got about 14 creatures or so, if you include the equipments. This is brutal. It's really like no way of winning here. Like, I can't cut any creatures now. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty bad situation here. Maybe we bring the Dune Mover back just to get more fodder on the board. And maybe Free from Flesh. Sinew Dancer. I think this is good enough to keep. Just brutal. Vanish into Eternity, possibly. I mean, it's one of our few removal spells. Um, but it is actually pretty versatile, and we can use it to smoke artifacts and all of that stuff. So maybe not that. Probably Prophetic Prism. All right. No better way to do it than just play. This is going to be awkward. Pretty sure I'm going to get my pretty sure I'm going to get my ass kicked. I also ranked up to Platinum on Brothers War before I played this, so it's going to get nasty. Ugh, what a horrible opening hand. This is a little bit better. Well, let's just try with no removal, I guess. Maybe it made more sense to just go like simple colors, try to cut the splashing. Yeah. I think we let that one through. This would have been perfect with a double striker. Okay. There's a gap. Not much happened except I got whacked. He's just going to kill it. Why did he do that? He should have done that. He should have... I guess he wanted to save the mana. What did I say about getting my ass kicked? Oh, my guys all got exiled. So I don't even get to use this on it. Hmm. Can't really do much with the cards in my hand. I guess I am one away from the Capricious Hellraiser. Might. Oh, choose a non-creature, non-land card. And copy it. So... no reason not to just suicide bomb with these guys. I'm gonna waste my oil counter spell. Well, now we're just getting swarmed by toxic tokens. Just literally serves no purpose. That was a decent move by me. Hmm. Will it let me tap these guys before or after he puts the Porcelain Zealot? Yeah, I think so. Okay, got it. Does he have Toxic? No. Yeah, I mean, we're looking at basically lethal. If I tap him, just one lethal or another. If this guy was Toxic, it's close. It's actually not that far off. I mean, if we had a way of pumping the toxicity on these guys. It's like Charge of the Mites. No. We're going to call this a game. All right. Not bad for a first game. No, pretty bad. Who are we kidding? This is terrible. The mana base of this deck is just too complicated. I also got like a lot of these 1-drops. I mean, this is really not a 1-drop. It's kind of like a 5-drop. Just very complicated. Let's actually go back here. You got a lot of white in this deck, but I think we need to amp up the red just to make sure that we can play the Hellraiser. Furnace Strider. Alright, this guy's good, so... Oh, shoot, man. Already? Hey, we got one, too. Oh, I'm in trouble. I got in trouble really fast. Flensing Raptor. Hmm. Not bad. We're going to be facing some real problems shortly. Ah, okay. I mean, he's going to be able to hit me with that raptor anyway, so I think I just have to attack. The question is, who do I give this to? Yeah. I think we got to go aggro here. You're going to get me pretty hard here. Okay. I wonder why I did that. This would be great to be able to get out now, but I cannot. So I think we'll be able to whack him for 5-9. Okay. This is actually we've got a race on our hands here, boys. Looks like we got a race on our hands here, boys. He can swing for 6 next turn, assuming no buffs, or 4. And we can get him for 5, 7, 11. No, I think we actually have a win con here because the furnace, the defector might can make somebody unblockable. This actually puts him in kind of a bad situation. All right, well, obviously he'll block, but if we top deck a creature, he gets haste, so. Oh, jeez. Well, that's the last thing I needed. Yeah, pretty much if he blocks, now I can just pick black as the color. So he can't block with him, with a defector might. If we top deck a land, we get to remove them. We get to exile them. And we win. Land, 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 land. God damn it. All right. Well, he doesn't. There's really no winning here. Maybe, maybe. Oh, yeah, there is. All right, I think I got it. GG. All right. First win of the set is always hard to believe that you're going to get. All right. There's some good cards in this deck. I can see how we can win a few. Very excited to get that Planeswalker out and play. That Kaya Planeswalker is so good. I mean, she's got enough juice for two exiles in a row. It's like a 6. Speaking of, yeah, I mean, this is not playable, even though it's got the Planeswalker in the hand. In fact, that's kind of a drawback because that's freaking 7 mana. All right, much better, much better. Okay, keep. I think we go poison oriented here. Yep. Did you look at that? She gets first strike. Aw. That's a pretty good removal spell. I definitely did not pull anything like that in my deck. Unplayable. Got to corrupt it at least, but now what will I do? I think I could nuke it now. Prevent him from getting a trick to protect that guy. I'll see if we can get some extra information. I think he's going to play something. He didn't play anything. Hopefully he doesn't got a counter spell in his hand. I guess I should have done Charge of the Mites as non-removal, just as at the end of that turn. Then I would have had him at 7.8 poison counters. Then he starts getting scared. Especially because the Basilica Shepherd could come out and then swarm him. Ooh, la la. Still really far away from that, but... Mm-hmm. We go Charge of the Mites to kill the Basilica Shepherd. Yeah, I think we go tempo here. Okay, go to combat. To 4. I wonder. 4, 6. Yeah, this forces a block because it puts him within lethal range of life total as well as poison. We're getting them to pretty dangerous territory here. Oh, we're going to put him just in range of dying. That stinks. Oh, never mind. He's got one more creature. Alright, well. I still think we've got a little suicide attack that we can do with the mites. Slayer can come out and actually just kill him, too. But still too far away from that from the perspective of mana. Okay, so I think I will attack. Hmm. This Urza has a dumb face. Ah, that's why. That's why. God damn it. That's nuts. Well, it looks like I've been introduced to the board wipe in the format. I can't win against that. No way. There's literally nothing I could do. I think Kaya is just too slow to come out. It's just never going to happen in this deck. We haven't played any of our black cards. Yep, I'm just going to go straight for streamlining. It's the only option I've got. So well, we've gotten toxic a couple times, which is a good sign for that. Let's see what else we put in. Actually, one advantage of this guy is it seems like he's a good counter to mites. You get like, you get good blockers to kill the mites, possibly. You get a lot of artifacts. I don't know. This just might be good from the perspective of speed. Just we get more dudes out faster. All right, let's see, 13-9. I kind of wish we just had like another toxic thing. Oh, okay. If we simplify the mana base, we don't need as much fixing. So I'll cut all those artifacts. That's just, maybe we just need more weenies. More little weenie boys. Let's grab the Bardich. Let's bring back the Jorkadine. And I guess the one advantage of the Dune Mover is he is a toxic. So we put that in there as the 41st card. A Trash Magic tradition, playing 41 cards. Let me play. This is a really fast format. All right, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is a good hand. I mean, I don't have any red, but whenever a creature control becomes a target. Wow. That's good. Yeah, we're going to try to get corrupted. That's the effect of the day. Let's just force him to play. We got against all odds to bring this guy back, so let's force him to play whatever trick he's got. Oh, wow. That's his own spells, too. It's not just... Makes sense. I can't do anything about that. All right, now we got to change the strategy here. This guy still has 6 cards in hand. 5. I can't. In addition to not being able to play Magic, I also cannot count. Holy crap. Haste Toxic 3. How did he... What? That card is too good. What the hell? It was insane. Oh my god, I got nothing. I got no place either. Like, I needed a land to at least get the Synod Dancer to start tapping that guy. Draw 3 cards and lose 3 life, and with Corrupted, they lose 3. That's cool. Good card. Oh man, we're so dead. Whoa, that's really good. All right. Well, let's see on that. Well, my first all will be unsealed deck did not go so well. 1 and 3. A little bit painful. We get 400 gems back. All right. A little mail-in rebate on our purchase of one 45-minute tournament. Well, hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully I'll come back again and play in this format and not get my ass kicked. And please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.